option.
You were my last person that I had to make happy, and I guess Charlie must have just been exhausted from the whole previous week. So it was like whenever he wasn't like speaking,
That's
it was
just
like
my face.
I know, but
it's like I don't know.
maybe
what you want from me.
it was droopier than normal or something like that. As you were literally just
Did
saying.
you have a stroke or something?
No,
I mean, he was just like when he was on like the escalator or something. He was like on the escalator. and He was like,
it's
I was like, "Are you okay?"
it's like I mean,
I have that.
I don't know.
this is my face. You know what I mean?
here's
It's
the
resting bitch face.
Here's the thing, Charlie. Though I also haven't seen you in a year and a half, so I don't know specifically.
So you don't know my sadness.
Well, I don't know
So
specifically what those. I don't know your specific social cues.
I know, and you wanted to so badly.
I
You were
really
like, what's
did.
going on? And I'm like,
I
nothing.
I wanted you to be
Nothing's
happy.
going on.
I just wanted you to be happy.
So anyway, he just wants me to be happy, and I found something that would make me happy. As we walked past the water park, and we watched all these children joyfully playing in their fucking swimsuits or full clothes or whatever. And it made me realize I had this like headache coming on, and I was like, I know exactly what will make me feel better.
Right.
Is if I hold Ted's hand and walk fully into this fucking
Fully
water
clothed.
park, fully clothed, in and around the entire thing, like
Yeah.
just weaving in and out of the kids through all of like the wettest things. And I don't know fucking why I thought it would make me happy,
It made
but
him
it
happy.
absolutely did. It's like one of those things where for some
And I was
reason,
happy that he was happy.
for some reason, for me, my joy is brought from like finding something that I absolutely should not do and then forcing myself to commit to it fully. So like that was
And that
awesome.
happened twice.
Yeah, it did.
I'm the exact same way. I'm emotionless, off camera, like in the sense that I don't. If I'm happy, I won't express it. You know, my brother over there, he has complained about it a lot.
I just turned to him and I said, "That's not true," isn't it?" He said, "Kind of."
My brother over there, he complains a lot about the fact that I'm emotionless. Right? If I'm happy, let's be like the entire time. And that's something people don't see.
Fireworks are happening inside, right?
Exactly.
Like, whatever.
Exactly.
You don't owe them anything.
I'm fucking thrilled
Yeah,
on the inside,
okay,
but outside you don't express it. You don't, and that's the way you were born. That's the way you are. You can't change that.
Therapist?
Charlie,
You can't change that.
if he's fucking happy and he's like this, you can't tell him be fucking happy, dude.
I know, and you would ask me, and I was
Exactly.
like, I just turned
Listen,
on,
Exactly.
like,
I just okay.
Yeah.
I shouldn't
Again.
get too much shit for this. I was just wanted you to have a good time at Universal.
oh no, yeah, I don't
That
think
makes sense.
Okay,
From
it's
an
like
outsider
you should,
perspective, that makes
you
sense.
should get the opposite of shit for it because I appreciated it for sure. You were checking in on me, and it was great. But then it was like also like what
I did a little.
What do I do with my face?
I will admit I did it a little bit too much. I should have just like calmed down and like chilled out for a second.
Yeah, no, I was having a great time. Like,
Yeah,
just
and
to-
and then we
just to reassure you.
one of the things that we did also, because going off of the vein of like Charlie does something and he just commits to it and it's just like a thing. When we had finished
See
our
how my
time,
story ended and like no one felt it. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I mean. Yeah.
what are you talking about? That was a good story.
No, but like you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, you didn't.
Stop.
It wasn't memorable at all. Like that's crazy. It just
No, it was memorable. He was
funny to
talking.
listen to.
It
Like
was-
what even did I
What
say?
did you do?
I don't know.
You
right?
went
You're literally lying.
like
You
a
got
fountain.
fucking wet. Like what the
You
hell?
got wet. Okay.
Yeah, fuck off. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel. So I think that you guys.
Do you
should
want?
go for
Do
it.
you want to tell the story of what we did after?
No, I don't. I just
No, don't. It
I
won't
wanted
be
to
funny.
emphasize how, based on the previous point, that I
You
am
told it
unable-
well, though.
There was. I laughed.
in the middle of it,
Yeah.
Well, you laughed at the well,
right?
because
That's like okay, like
Well,
you're
because
supposed
supposed to laugh at the
you
end.
laugh
like
in the middle of it, and then I finish the story. And it was like,
Does every story have to have some huge punchline?
I don't know.
Is that it?
I don't know. Is this a lesson I need to learn? Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe it is.
Anyway, I think
stories
you
can
guys
be
are good
funny throughout, and I think you did a very good job saying that story. Stop. But the final thing that we did after we'd had our corn dog and we went on the Jurassic World ride for the final time. There's from the lower lot to the top lot at Universal. There is 4 sets of stairs. I think that there's maybe over 300 steps on them.
Yeah, I also did go to the wettest part of the Jurassic World ride just because I thought it would be funny to be wet at night, which is a sick thing to do.
And it was so fucking cold too.
Oh, it was?
It was like
not unusual.
a single drip of water was like
what? It is?
misery.
What?
But basically, we had just eaten a corn dog. We had just gone on a ride, and then we were tired after a full day at Universal, and we decided, me and Charlie, we were like, we're gonna do all the steps. We're gonna climb up every single step. But not only that, we decided to go into it with 2 steps at a time pace.
Running.
Like we're like going, we went up the first one, we get onto the second one, and like maybe like 15 steps in, we realize, oh no, our thighs are starting to not work anymore.
Ooh.
Like the tendons in our